Friends of the channel, I need your help. I'm planning to do some card grading and I need your assistance to figure out which of the big four, PSA, BGS, SGC, CSG? I was trying to remember all the acronyms. It's tough these days. But anyway, I need your help. Stick around. Hello to all my sports card collectors, investors, all of my collectibles friends. How are you? I hope that you are having a great day so far. We're starting the week off hopefully strong. If you're new here, please hit that subscribe button, the notification bell, the likes if you do like what you hear. Please connect with me on IG at SportsCardDad. And if you're on Twitter, I'm also there too, the SportsCardDad. Last night, I was invited to come on AIH Sports channel for a live stream. Really had a lot of fun with him. Honestly, could have talked for 3 hours. I just had a hard stop right at 60 minutes. But definitely check that out. Go to AIH Sports. I was on with Raul and we're talking about sports cards, a lot of big picture type stuff. Really enjoyed that conversation. All right, guys, without further ado, I've said in videos, I've been buying, of course, graded cards, but I've also been looking at really kind of high quality raw cards that are, feel like they're in good condition, but also there's some nice scarcity rarity there because I would like to look at grading them this year, kind of as we end out 2022, because I do feel like whether we're talking about PSA or BGS, SGC, all these companies, they are all kind of getting to a point where they're getting caught up on grading, and you're kind of seeing prices start to steadily come down for grading services. And so, the big one, of course, is PSA sitting right now at $50 a card. It's still too high for me, and the reason is because I'm not looking to grade to flip. Not in the short term. I'm really kind of looking to grade and hold, but at the same time, I'm all about getting kind of the most value out of a particular card. So if it means that in the long run I get more value out of PSA, then I'll go ahead and go that route. But also know that I want to support the other companies, and I also have the belief that just because PSA resale is higher today, I don't necessarily believe that's going to always be the case 5 years, 10 years down the road. I think that there could be kind of that gap being closed over time. So I don't want it to just be based on resale value, just looking at a lot of different factors. And I really like the look of all of the big four slabs and all that stuff. So all things created equal, I'm just trying to figure out, which direction to go as far as the type of cards that I've got. And I'm going to show you cards here. And I want to get your feedback, please, in the comments below as to where you think I should go with certain cards. All right, first up, we've got a 2002 Topps Chrome Black Refractor Drew Brees, and I'll try to get as close as I can. As far as condition goes, I don't know if this would be a PSA 10, but again, I'm not great as far as kind of looking at the cards and figuring it out. Surface looks pretty good to me. A lot of times you have issues with the refractors with surface. And then of course there's a nice black border there that can show all sorts of different things. And granted, without holding it yourself, I'm trying to kind of show this the best that I can. But in general, if you have a Topps Chrome refractor, is that a PSA card? Is it a BGS? Is it an SGC card? I was going to hold this one for PSA. I just thought that would probably be as far as resale value goes, but also just, I think in a PSA slab, this card would look very good. I love the SGC slabs, but it's a black and white slab. This is a black card. So I kind of like the idea of having the red on the PSA label for this particular one. And again, this is the black refractor that's numbered out of 599. All right, we've got a few of these. These are not as well known. So this is 98 Fleer. This is 98 metal football decided edge. And these cards, there's Barry Sanders, there's, John Elway, Marcus Allen. I've got complete sets. I've got multiples of these. These are one of the more rare inserts out of 98 metal football. I believe they're 1 out of 288 packs. And then relatively just inexpensive on the secondary market, to find. And you don't find them all the time everywhere, especially not for certain players. But I thought it was just kind of a cool set. And of course, the metal inserts in particular, whether we're talking about basketball or football, kind of carry a premium based on the time period. I was thinking, I kind of struggle with this, but I'd probably wait for PSA on these as well, just because I'm not in a hurry. And again, I'm waiting for PSA to come down to, a $20, $25 card price point. So this might be 6 to 9 months from now, but okay, just kind of sitting on these for a while and, seeing what happens. All right, next, Fran Tarkenton. This is the, what is the name of the set again? It's Pros and Prospect. I believe it's 2001 Upper Deck Pros and Prospects. So you've got game used materials, and then you've also got a nice on-card auto. So for me, I really like, for the auto cards, for the mem cards with autos, I really like the SGC. If it's a good looking auto to where I believe that the auto is going to get a 10 grade, I like going the SGC route because, again, you've got kind of the tuck slab, and then it looks nice, especially with like the purple, contrasting it on this particular card. So for this one, I was going to go SGC. But again, let me know your thoughts in the comments. Prism White Sparkle Drew Brees from 2017. Of course, this is the famous Patrick Mahomes rookie card set, and the white sparkles they're not numbered, but I believe there's 20 printed of this card. For each of these white sparkle, coming out of like the white sparkle packs. And so, this is one where fairly rare, I would say. There's 20 of them, from 2017. I was going to hold out for PSA on this one. And again, this is my PC guy. Not to say that I would never sell Breeze cards, but again, it would be kind of selling to get up into something else. I really want to get a refractor rookie card, Topps Chrome refractor rookie for Drew Brees. They're not inexpensive. And so who knows, if there was a big premium to be had on this, getting it graded, then maybe I can roll it into, a nice Breeze rookie or something like that. But I really like some of the inserts, like this in particular, where I know that they are short printed, even though it's not numbered. I know that it's short printed, and it's from kind of that, I don't want to say iconic set yet, but 2017 Prism, I believe, with Mahomes and some of the other rookies in there, I think is going to be an important set for football card collectors as we go down the road. Marshall Falk game used jersey. You might be wondering, what's so special about this card? This is from 1996 Upper Deck, and these are the first cards that they did patches, game used patches, and I'll read it actually on the back of the card. Congratulations, you have received the first ever game worn jersey card from the Upper Deck company. It says it right there on the back of the card, and that's what makes these kind of sought after. Few different options in this set, just very cool. Dan Marino is one that I want. My friend Flipping Steve, YouTuber Flipping Steve, has the Dan Marino version of this card. I want that card, but pricing on it has gone way up. But that's one that I want to add as well, just because it is that first Upper Deck memorabilia card. Very cool. I was thinking again PSA for this one, but again, let me know if maybe SGC as well could be an interesting choice for this, or BGS CSG. If you've got conviction about CSG as well, because I get it. I mean, everyone's got their own likes, dislikes on these companies. Just CSG in general, let me know that in the comments. This is a Topps Chrome Drew Brees. Almost looks like a mini. One of these mini Topps Chrome camo Breeze cards. Which year is this? Is it 2015? 2014. It's numbered to 99. And I kind of like, for the right price, I like to get, Breeze, refractor type stuff. Same with, Peyton Manning, if they have that. Or, of course, the Tom Brady stuff has just gone absolutely insane for these types of cards. So I do have some of these, but the price points for Brady are just so high. But Breeze being my PC guy, and then also one of the greatest QBs of all time. He's in the conversation. He's not number one, but I would say he's probably a top 25 QB of all time, given his stats, but he is the best Saints player of all time. And so I like to pick these up. But for this, it's a mini card. So I don't know how PSA looks at this. It's not a full size card, which I didn't even realize that when I bought it. And so I don't know if there might be a different grading company that would be better for kind of a mini card like this. Anyway, let me know. 2011 Fleer Retro Basketball, Bill Russell, Intimidation Nation. Now, this is, of course, a play on the old metal cards from the late 90s for basketball. There were no Bill Russell options back there in the 90s. So the 2013 Retro, the reason why I like these is it's not the same, the PMGs, the Intimidation Nation, not exactly the same type of card, but it does offer players that were not offered back in those 90s sets, a lot of iconic players, and Bill Russell being one of them. This is one, again, I'd probably hold out for PSA, but it might be an option for a different company. I wouldn't mind having this in an SGC slab as well. All right, I'm going to group these all together, same type of card. So these are all 2011, I believe, or 2012. Is it 2012? 2012 Fleer Retro football PMGs. And I kind of go back and forth on this. I know for resale, PSA, but I also think these look really cool in the SGC Tux. So I was thinking about going SGC for some of these. So I've got Joe Theismann. These are LT, and they're numbered the same way you see like the Marvel PMGs. You know, they're numbered to 50, numbered to, is it 99 or 100? Numbered, the reds are to 100. And it's the same. I've got Bart Starr. I think I've shown these before, but I've got 3 Bart Stars, same sort of deal. But these are where you can get legendary football players, you know, that you weren't able to get in those 90s PMG, the original PMG sets. Another kind of funky insert. This is a Boss Hogs. This one's really tricky because it's a thicker card. I was actually thinking maybe BGS for this particular card. It's a thicker card. So either BGS or SGC. The auto is kind of coming off of the football part of the card. Just kind of a unique card, but the Boss Hogs were rare inserts. You know, this was 1 out of 300 packs or something like that, or 360 packs from Absolute. It is not numbered, but these are tricky to find, especially in good condition. All right, we'll end on a few Marvel cards I've got. This is one that I showed in live stream last night, but this is from 2013 Fleer Retro, 1 out of 970 packs or something. It's a 92 Impel insert, but then it's signed by an artist, which makes it a pretty rare insert in that 2013 Fleer Retro Marvel set. I was just going to go SGC because, again, it's got an auto, and the auto looks pretty clean to me, to where it'll get that 10 grade, that auto 10 grade, and then, you know, just the actual grade of the card I'm fine with, but I like the SGC slab with the auto grade along with the regular card grade. So I think I'd probably go SGC, but let me know on this. Same deal, except this one is the 91 Impel, and it's signed by one of the artists. I think for a lot of the auto cards like this, I like going SGC. I know you can pay to get the PSA auto grade along with the card grade. I just don't know if I want to bother with it. But let me know if you kind of like that PSA grade, or BGS for that matter. You know, maybe BGS is an option. And then the same sort of deal for Human Torch. And then this one's I just threw this kind of in at the end too, because it's a straight plexiglass, you know, type, or, you know, plastic plexiglass, you know, type card. And I have no idea. It's kind of these die cut, you know, type deals. Which grading company is best for this type of card? This is another one of these inserts where it's like 1 out of 280 packs or something like that from 2016 Marvel Annual. All right, guys, I very much appreciate your input on this. Like I said, I am certainly not any sort of grading expert, and I feel like these decisions have gotten tougher over the last few months because all these grading companies really have good things going on. They're getting caught up on their backlog. Their pricing is moving down. Even BGS has got, you know, they get a lot of flack for the lack of communication and everything else, which is deservedly so, but they are also making moves with the Beckett Vault and getting caught up on some of their backlog. And so I do think when we look at 3 months out, 6 months out, card grading is going to get back to a little bit more of a normal card grading market, the same way that it was kind of pre-pandemic. All right, guys, thank you very much for joining me here. I look forward to kind of connecting with you here in the comments below. Stay healthy, stay awesome, and I will talk to you again later.